Hello everyone, and welcome back to Peak Selects. Throughout history, powerful empires have risen from humble beginnings to dominate entire regions of the world. Some conquered vast territories through military brilliance, while others transformed trade, culture, science, and government. The greatest empires were not simply the largest, they were the ones that left a lasting impact on humanity. Today, we're counting down the top 10 greatest empires in history. This ranking considers military achievements, cultural influence, economic power, longevity, and historical legacy. Let's get started. Number 10. The Byzantine Empire. The Byzantine Empire was the continuation of the Eastern Roman Empire and survived for nearly 1,000 years after the fall of Rome in the West. Centered around Constantinople, one of the richest and most important cities in history, the Byzantines preserved Roman law, Greek culture, and Christian traditions during some of Europe's most turbulent centuries. Their strategic location allowed them to control key trade routes between Europe and Asia, generating immense wealth and influence. The Byzantine Empire acted as a bridge between the ancient and medieval worlds, preserving knowledge that would later help inspire the Renaissance. Its influence on Eastern Europe, Orthodox Christianity, and world history remains significant even today. Number 9. The Portuguese Empire. The Portuguese Empire was one of history's first global empires. Despite Portugal's relatively small size, its explorers established trade routes connecting Europe, Africa, Asia, and South America. Portuguese sailors ventured into unknown waters and helped launch the age of exploration. Their colonies and trading posts stretched across multiple continents, with Brazil becoming their most valuable possession. The Portuguese Empire played a major role in creating the interconnected world economy that exists today. Number 8. The Achaemenid Persian Empire. Founded by Cyrus the Great in the 6th century BC, the Persian Empire became the first true superpower of the ancient world. At its peak, it stretched from Egypt to India and governed millions of people from diverse cultures and backgrounds. The Persians were known for their sophisticated administration, impressive road networks, and tolerance toward local customs and religions. Their model of governance influenced many future empires, including Rome. The Achaemenid Empire demonstrated that large and diverse territories could be successfully governed under a single administration. Number 7. The Umayyad Caliphate. The Umayyad Caliphate oversaw one of the fastest expansions in world history. Within decades, its territory stretched from Spain in the west to Central Asia in the east. The empire connected regions across 3 continents and facilitated trade, learning, and cultural exchange on a massive scale. It played a crucial role in spreading Islamic civilization, architecture, language, and scientific knowledge. The speed and scale of its expansion remain remarkable even by modern standards. Number 6. The Spanish Empire. The Spanish Empire transformed the course of global history. Following the voyages of Christopher Columbus, Spain established colonies throughout the Americas and beyond. At its height, Spain controlled territories across North America, South America, Asia, Africa, and the Caribbean. The empire generated enormous wealth through trade and natural resources, making Spain one of the most powerful nations of its era. The Spanish language and culture continue to influence hundreds of millions of people around the world. Number 5. The Han Dynasty. The Han Dynasty helped establish many of the foundations of Chinese civilization. During its rule, China expanded significantly, strengthened central government, and opened trade routes that became known as the Silk Road. The dynasty oversaw advancements in science, technology, agriculture, and administration. Its influence was so profound that the majority ethnic group in China still identifies as the Han people. The Han Dynasty remains one of the most important and successful empires in Asian history. Number 4. The Ottoman Empire. For more than 6 centuries, the Ottoman Empire stood among the world's most powerful states. Beginning as a small principality in Anatolia, it expanded across Southeast Europe, the Middle East, and North Africa. The conquest of Constantinople in 1453 marked a turning point in world history and established the Ottomans as a major global power. Under Suleiman the Magnificent, the empire reached the height of its political, military, and cultural influence. The Ottomans successfully governed a diverse population and controlled key trade routes linking Europe and Asia. Their architectural, cultural, and political legacy remains visible across multiple continents. Number 3. The Mongol Empire. The Mongol Empire was the largest contiguous land empire ever created. Led by Genghis Khan and his successors, Mongol armies conquered territories stretching from Eastern Europe to East Asia. Their military tactics, discipline, and mobility made them one of history's most formidable fighting forces. Beyond conquest, the Mongols encouraged trade and communication across Eurasia. The Silk Road flourished under their rule, helping connect distant civilizations and facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and technology. The Mongol Empire reshaped the political landscape of much of the known world. Number 2. The British Empire. At its peak, the British Empire controlled roughly a quarter of the Earth's land area and population. No empire in recorded history has governed more territory. British influence spread through trade, industry, science, politics, and culture. The Industrial Revolution helped Britain become the world's leading economic and military power during the 19th century. The English language became a global language largely because of the empire's reach. Even after its decline, British influence remained deeply embedded in legal systems, governments, and institutions around the world. Number 1. The Roman Empire. When discussing the greatest empire in history, the Roman Empire is impossible to ignore. Rome transformed warfare, law, engineering, architecture, and government on a scale rarely matched by any civilization. Its roads connected vast territories, its cities became centers of culture and commerce, and its legal principles influenced nations for centuries. The Roman military established standards that are still studied today. Many modern governments, legal systems, and languages trace their roots back to Rome. More than 2,000 years after its rise, the Roman Empire remains one of humanity's most influential civilizations. For its unmatched historical impact, enduring legacy, and contribution to the development of the modern world, the Roman Empire takes the number 1 spot on our list of the greatest empires in history. From the ancient Persians to the mighty Ottomans, from the unstoppable Mongol horsemen to the global reach of the British Empire, history's greatest empires shaped the world we live in today. Their achievements, innovations, and legacies continue to influence politics, culture, economics, and society across the globe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.